guys, it's Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, and in today's video, we're finally getting around to our RingCentral Mobile App demo for 2024. And here with me today, I've got yet again Mr. James Coucoulas with RingCentral. How's it going, James?
It's going very well. How's it going by you?
Going pretty good, man, and I really appreciate you sacrificing the time for me today to not only show what's the same, but also what's new with the RingCentral mobile app to me, but also to my viewers. So thank you so much for being here and for the time.
Yeah, not a problem. My pleasure. I love showing you guys the new stuff we got over at RingCentral, so we're excited. We got lots of new features.
Cool. And before we get into new features, really quick, James, for those who don't know, because like I said, you've been on my channel a bunch of times. I think you've probably been on my channel like 6 times for almost 3 years straight at this point. But we got a lot of new viewers, and some of them may not know exactly what it is that you do at RingCentral. So could you just share with the viewers what your title actually is and what you do over there?
Yeah, sure. So thank you. I've been with RingCentral going on 9 years now. I am a channel engineer, and what I do is I support our partners. I make sure they're up to date on all training and enablement on all components of our product, whether it's our UC product or our new RingCX contact center and some of our new exciting products that we have going on. So again, I do all the training, and I also work with the marketing team and stuff and do training and enablement with them as well.
Awesome. Thanks for that. So for those of you who may not know, James over at RingCentral is like one of the brainiacs over there. He's one of the guys that when me and my team on a regular daily basis are working with the regular sales reps at RingCentral, some of them may not know some of this like more technical software related, engineer related stuff about, the what it can and can't do regarding the features and the development of RingCentral. And so James is the guy that sometimes will ping and just say, hey, James, customers got this really advanced question, like what's the answer to this? So, even though he's not on the sales side, he's our go-to guy for when we need to know what the system can and can't do and need to get technical. So thanks for that, James. But before you share your screen and we jump into the demo of the mobile app, for anybody who's watching this video that they aren't familiar with RingCentral, this is the first time they've ever heard that name, or they didn't even know that RingCentral existed in a sea of phone system providers. Can you briefly just explain to them who RingCentral is and what RingCentral does?
Yeah, so RingCentral, we are the leader in unified communication solutions. So we bring voice, video, and messaging all in one app. We also provide contact center capabilities. And, now there's a large push on the AI side. So again, we are the market leader in this space. And again, we are in business since 1999. And again, so we're really proud of what we've done here. So
Cool. I graduated high school in 2000, so 1999.
Now you're dating me.
that's a long time to be in business. So, all right. Well, without further ado, let's jump into the mobile app. I see you've already got it on your screen. So let's start with the basics. Can you show the viewers just how to make a call and show them what that kind of looks like? Just the general gist if it were on their cell phone.
Absolutely. So I have it up and running on my computer right now, right? So I'm sharing it with you.
I can
just
see
like
it.
I'm holding it in my hand. If I minimize it just for a quick second, you'll notice that I have my regular phone app, my personal cell phone number on the bottom, but I have the RingCentral app on the top, and it pops up as a second line on my device. So that's one of the great things about our software. It acts as a second line. You don't have to carry 2 cell phones anymore, and you have that line pretty much anywhere in the globe, right? To place a call, it's very simple. There's a couple things you could do. You could just type in the phone number. If it's a contact, I can come over here and type in somebody's name, and it will pull up from a list of names as well. So again, it makes it very easy to do that. I can also change my transmitted caller ID on a call-by-call basis. So if I'm in the Charlotte office today, maybe tomorrow I head down to the Florida office, I can easily change the number to reflect where I'm dialing from. And once you dial it, you hit the green key and you're off and running. It's going to ring on, wherever you call.
Awesome. So based on what you just showed me, they can also change if they've got multiple numbers, like a regular number and then a DID, or maybe another number that's like a home office phone or something like that. They can just switch on the fly what they want their outgoing caller ID to show as when they call.
Yep. And you can use the main number. If you don't want them calling you directly, you can have them go through an operator, or you can even block caller ID. So again,
Okay.
really cool stuff.
While we're on the subject of calls, can you show the viewers just what the general, I guess I would call it like call management area looks like to be able to see, your missed calls, your place call history, things like that? Can you show kind of what that looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So you notice here up top, I'm on the dial pad, and that's what you see here. I could look at my calls, right? It gives you the ability to look at all your calls that came in. You can even look at your missed calls, and you can even do a search. If you want to look for somebody specific, you could do that here. So again, and then if you want, you could just click on that person, and it'll give you the ability to call them, text them. You can actually look at the conversational, our new AI tools you can, take advantage of and look at there. So again, it makes it very easy to communicate with people on missed calls as well as answered calls. Makes it super simple to get back.
Okay. Moving on. The other big thing, even though I'm not into it, we were talking earlier about dating ourselves. I'm not into the texting and the MMS as much as the younger professionals, but everybody else is into it. So could you show a little bit about what the SMS and MMS part of the mobile app looks like? Like how would one send something like that, and what would that look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, you can hit it from anywhere. Like again, I just showed you here. I can text somebody from here, even from voicemail. You can go in and text somebody from your voicemail. But you'll notice on the bottom down here, there's the texting icon, and you can simply come on over. You want to create a new text, you just hit new. You want to continue a text with somebody else, you could do SMS and MMS texting. So here you can see I've sent links. Again, this is just my demo account. You can see I sent links. Right? You could say here, I'm on the lobby. I'll meet you in the lobby. I'm on the third floor. Okay, I'll see you up there type kind of stuff. So you can do normal chat, and you can also do SMS up to 10 people in a group conversation as well. So again, that's the cool SMS text, and that's attached to your same number that people are going to call you on. And we also extend out faxing to that number. So we turn your DID number into a smart number, so you can do voice, fax, and text.
So group texting, quick question about that before we move on from texting and MMS.
Okay.
Group texting is a thing at RingCentral. Is that group texting only internally, or can it also be group texting for folks outside of the organization, or both? How does that work?
Yeah, so we have two types of messaging, right? We have regular text, standard SMS, and MMS. That you could do with anybody across the globe like you do today on your cell phone. And again, you could do it a single message or a group message up to 10. We also have our messaging app, which allows you to message with individual people inside or outside your organization. And people can download that application for free. You have pretty much unlimited file sharing capabilities, and it ties all the components of our product into our solution here.
All right. So moving on, what type of tools are in the mobile app? And I know a lot of this touches on the desktop app, which, spoiler alert for those of you watching, we're also going to do a RingCentral desktop app demo for 2024, but you'll have to stay tuned for that video. That video will be after this one. But could you speak on anything that's in the mobile app that allows for like group chatting or Teams interaction? Like whether it's file sharing with Teams, group chatting with Teams. I know we touched on a little bit of it, but I know you guys have got some powerful tools when it comes to like private, secure chatting within the organization, and then file sharing, and then the ability for people to go and pull it up, and the permission for, certain people to be able to see it and not see it. Is that in the mobile app, and if so, in what capacity? I know it's in your desktop app and it's like pretty hardcore, but what capacity is that in the mobile app?
Yeah, so great question. So that follows the same as the desktop app. Everything we offer at the desktop, we offer at when it pertains to messaging at the mobile level too. So here you can just see real quick. This is again Carl Spackler. He's one of my demo systems here, and you can see we've had conversations, we've sent pictures and files, and again I just use this for my demo environment. You can see there's all different photographs and links and stuff that you share with people. And the cool thing about this, you can make it a single person, you can make it a group of people. As you can see here, these are ones in our corporate facility here that we use. But when you go in here, whether it's one person or 1,000 people, you can go in here and you can communicate with them via text. You could share documents, you could share files, you can can have tasks. You can set events, right? So there's notes, and any links that you share will be copied there and saved there. So again, notes, events, you could set up tasks, you can pin documents, shared files you have there. So
Wow.
again, really, and the storage is unlimited in the, in the paid version. We do have a free version of this as well that users can get their feet wet and take advantage of. And there are limitations, obviously, with the free version, but it also gives you the ability to communicate. I can call that person from here. I can start a video conversation with that person, or even the whole team. If I hit, if this was a group, if there were 10 people in this group, I can do it that way. The other thing this allows you to do, and again, shows much better in a demo, you can use this as a knowledge base as well. So I can look up certain words or certain terms, or I can look up a link or a phone, and it will bring me to a search engine. So something that, we definitely get in touch with the Rich Technology Group to see a demo on this. It really shows well. And again, what it does, for us, it eliminates our email clutter, probably up to 75%, because this is our main means of communications around RingCentral. So again, really powerful.
Oh, wow. So I've got one more feature I want to ask you about. I know you won't be able to show it off per se, but this is one that we get asked about a lot from our YouTube viewers that contact us. I know you won't really be able to show it theoretically in a screen share, but if you can explain it, RingCentral's call flip, because that's a really popular one that we get asked about. People being able to, I feel like nowadays, and this goes back to us dating ourselves again, I feel like most of the younger professionals that I deal with are only using mobile apps. But I'm old school. I think you and I might be in the same boat. I'm old school.
We're in the same boat there.
I use the mobile app a lot, but I love a good IP phone, a good Poly or a good Yealink on the desk. And so I like the ability that if I'm coming back from, saying, taking my kids to the dentist office or to the park or something, and I'm on my mobile, I like to be able to just switch that call quickly and easily from my mobile app to my desk phone in the office, because the desk phone is just more comfortable and it's got a better speakerphone on it, and it's just, it's on my desk. How does that work with RingCentral in the general sense?
Yeah, so we got two flavors of that, right? So if I was in my car, right, say I'm driving to an appointment, maybe I'm running late, there's traffic, whatever it is, I can start the call from my phone, right? Or you can call me either way, inbound, outbound, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Once I'm on that call and maybe I get to my desk now that I'm back at my desk, if I open up my desktop app, it's going to be basically a green bar across the top. It's going to say switch to this device, right? So then at that point, I could just hit switch. The call switches automatically, and there's no ringing or anything. It's just going to be a quick 1-second switch and the call switches over. It's also the same for video, right? So again,
really?
say I'm in my car and maybe I'm traveling to the airport, since I travel all the time. I could be in the meeting, right? And I'm in my car traveling back to the office, right? So I could take the meeting just from this app. Again, just like from here, again, I could be on a meeting just by starting a meeting or schedule the meeting, right? And then again, it's going to give me that same option. When I get back to my desktop, or if I open my laptop, it's going to say, do you want to switch the meeting to this device that you're on? So again, it lets you quick switch in a matter of a second. Nobody really even knows that you've switched, because it's not like it has to ring in. And the other nice feature that we just added as well, if you have conference rooms that are in your office, you can also actually switch to the conference room too. So you can actually transfer a meeting and say, hey, you know what? I need my engineers in the Denver office to get in the conference room. Can you get there? And you could start the meeting. You could actually see if the room's available or not. And then you hit start. Everything turns on automatically, and the folks just pile in the room, and you could continue just like your regular call.
That's pretty cool. I had no idea that you could use the call flip function through video like that. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. So you can pick a room to transfer it in versus just, having the regular stuff. So that was a new feature we added, I think, last quarter.
Well, speaking of new features, before we wrap this up, is there any other features in the mobile app, new or existing or noteworthy, that you'd like to share with the viewers?
Yeah, so there's two features. Unfortunately, one I can't show you on here because I don't have it activated on this extension. We have two features that I'd love to talk to you about. The first one is push to talk. So we've all been in an environment where a retail space or maybe a hospital or some kind of environment where people have walkie-talkies. Our soft phone app, and if you run the app on a tablet, now gives you the ability to do walkie-talkie capabilities. So you could do what we call push to talk. So you can, and it works kind of like a call queue. You have a group that you log into, and you can communicate with those people. So you could do one-on-one or one up to 750 users. And whether you're, maybe working, a wiring job. You're on the first floor, somebody's on the second floor. Hey, plug in desk number 10, and they plug in desk number 10, and you could go back and forth. And again, you could do group text up to 250. The other cool thing is you can add the chirp alert, or you could just keep it voice. And the other cool thing is you can convert it to a video call as well.
I got a question about that because,
Okay.
and this goes back to us dating ourselves. My question is, and before you answer it, I'll explain why I asked this question. My question is, what industries so far since you've released this push-to-talk feature has RingCentral seen uses it or benefits the most? And the reason I ask that is because if you remember back in the Nextel days when everybody had the whole like push-to-talk thing on the cell phones. They had the regular cell phone, but then you had the little thing that was like, and you could like just bypass having to dial a number or whatever. You could just walkie-talkie like somebody. That was like the biggest thing in the contractor space, the electricians, the plumbers, the you name it. So now I'm curious, what industries has RingCentral seen that gravitate mostly towards this push-to-talk? I feel like it would be popular in medical as well, maybe.
Correct.
If it doesn't violate any type of HIPAA regulations where somebody could hear somebody else's medical data, like just by standing. So anyways, I'll shut up and stop talking. Who have you found likes this the most? What industries?
Well, the first one you started off with is a contractor. Think of a contractor. A contractor may have 100 different subcontractors that they use, whether they're plumbers, electricians. And the nice thing is you can download the app for free and then say the contractor maybe only have 10 users, 20 users on their system, but they have 100 different contractors that can download the app for free, attach them to their system for $5 a user. You can now communicate with all your contractors and they don't have to be a part of your regular phone system bill.
Gotcha.
They would just be activating that. But as for other industries, it's really anybody who has feet on the street, right? You think of any service industries, anybody has people driving in cars and going to destination B, destination C, so forth and so on. Really great for that. Again, medical is another great thing. It doesn't have to be, you always think of HIPAA compliant, but it could be, hey, we just turned over a room. Can we get this room switched out and get the new beds put in? Or maybe it might be food service or food prep or laundry or something like that. And then also the retail space is huge, right? You think about how many stores you go into and they have either walkie-talkies on their, sets, or like even think if you go into some of the big box stores and they have those ASCOM or the Zebra scanners where they scan the barcode and they say, we have 4 or 5 left. Those are Android-based devices, so you can actually load the software on there and actually use that and eliminate cost of all the extra walkie-talkie equipment. So really huge. Again, get in touch with Rich Technology Group. We could definitely show you a little bit more on that live. It's hard to demo, obviously, in a video because you need 2 people and back and forth, but it's really there.
You mentioned one other feature, and I'm assuming this is the one I asked about earlier regarding the AI.
Yeah, this is the big one. This one is really cool. We just turned this on this week. It's kind of like the first week in February, which is our new Ringsense product. Now we have 3 flavors of Ringsense that we have, on our offering, right? So we have Ringsense for phone, and I think we're going to go for a name change, so that may change in a couple of days, but that's for the regular user level. And then we have Ringsense for sales, and that is a package bundle for our MVP solution. So anywhere you fit in there, you can turn it on per user. And that's going to give you conversational intelligence and analytics and scoring and monitoring. So again, it's a really, really in-depth product, something you'd have to see a demo on. But what I want to show you here is just real quick what it looks like at the phone level, right? So these are just mock calls that I did with one of my coworkers. This is a call that I recorded. If I hit the Ringsense button, what it's going to do, it's going to bring me into the Ringsense platform. And then what it's going to do, it's going to give me a summary of the call, right? So you can see this one, we were doing like a mock doctor's call. Here was Ken calling in for his yearly physical. So it's giving you notes, a note-taking capability where it's taking notes of what the call was about. It gives you a full transcript of the call. So it's going to say the call's being recorded. I'd like to schedule a physical, blah, 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 all the different things you would ask back and forth, both parties. You get full transcript. And then you get a list of every question and answer of the call. So you get to do the Q&A of the call. And then also you get highlights of the call. So that's what this gives you. And it gives you the ability to, get the full summary, and you copy that into an email form or what have you. And you have it, there. So really cool stuff. Ringsense for sales and Ringsense for our new contact center gives you the ability to score calls, look at keyword trackers, or track when people are saying, your competition, or track when people are, maybe using foul language, or, maybe you want to track how many people are talking about a new promotion. So you can go in there and the AI will pull that data out and it will score the call for you. And you can also do manual scorings, like you can have a checklist on, all that. So again, really good stuff on, what we offer. Again, too much to show in a short, quick video,
Yeah.
but, definitely get in touch with Prince and he'd love to, give you a demo on any of this stuff. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much for just the time today, for sharing everything with the viewers. So again, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate being here anytime. You know that.
So for those of you who are watching, this is your mobile app demo for 2024 for RingCentral. As always, our information is in the description below this video, as well as on our blog or anywhere you may see clips or shorts of this video. If you'd like access to not only our special pricing on the RingCentral platform for your specific business based on how many users or what features you need, our information is in the description below. Also, as James has already mentioned a couple of times, we can coordinate with our contacts at RingCentral the ability for you to see a customized demo, not only on some of the features that James has already showed today, but features that you may be interested in that we didn't show today that are more specific to your actual business needs. So our information is in the video below. As always, this is Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, your go-to guy for the best deals on business phone and internet service in the United States. And I'll catch you guys again in the next video.